Do. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host, Larry W. Robinson. This is the Larry W. Robinson broadcast, but it's the Gospel Singing on the Spot segment. I'm so excited. There's a group out of North Carolina that has a new single titled Drifting. And of course, when I heard it, I wanted to invite them on the broadcast. And of course, I'm a grace preacher. And when I heard their name, I was even more excited to have them on the broadcast. And the name of their group is titled Grace. Welcome to the broadcast, my friends.
Hey, what's going on? What's up?
Oh, all is well, all is well. First of all, thank you so very much for accepting my invitation to join me on the broadcast today. I heard the single Drifting. I love it. Of course, I love the name of your group. So I'm just excited to have you here today. And, all right, do me a favor. I want to meet and greet everybody. Let's start on the left side or your right, and we'll go back the other way.
My name is AJ Simmons.
Janae Brown.
All right.
Gene Hoskins.
Melvin Akins.
And I'm Alicia Henderson.
All right. And Alicia, I appreciate you reaching out to me and sending me the music, etc.
No problem.
All right. Well, do me a favor. Let's go back. AJ, tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do and how you started singing.
I started singing really young. Didn't know I could sing, but my godfather heard me sing something around the house, and I made me lead my first song, the choir. And I've been doing it ever since. Singer, songwriter, musician, vagabond trade.
All right. Next.
Tell me the question one more time.
Well, tell me a little bit about yourself and how you started singing.
How I started singing. I would say when I started talking, I started singing. I realized I could sing when I would listen to the radio, and the runs that they did and the tone that they did, I kind of matched. So.
Oh, wow.
That was my beginning.
All right. Melvin?
I don't remember. I just remember always, everyone in my family sings, so I just remember always being around them and just singing with them and singing in the choir in church. I don't remember ever not being in the choir, so I don't know how it happened or anything. I just remember that my family always had me around music and singing, so I just kind of copied what they did.
Oh, okay. All right. Alicia?
I think my story is I've been singing for as long as I can remember too. My whole family, I come from a family, excuse me, of musicians and singers, and so my mom put me on the usher board. It didn't work because I took my shoes off in the middle of service. So she was like, well, I guess you got to sing in the choir. That's kind of what I stuck with. So for as long as I can remember.
All right, I guess me. I started. I don't remember myself. I remember my first solo was like 7, and I did. What was the name of that? Mississippi Children's Choir. I feel like
His Eyes on a Sparrow. What you sung?
I wasn't that good. I wasn't that good. But I did that before I even knew who I was. I sang that, and I remember my mom was so proud because you got to realize my mother's she thinks she's the 6th Clarkson. I really grew up on a Clarkson. I remember I listened to Karen and those of the Winans, and my mom said one day I was singing around the house, and she heard me do something, so she called me to sing. My grandmother, she called my granddad, and I sung like 10 people, and after that, the rest was history.
Oh, wow. All right. So it's safe to say you've been singing probably since you were started walking.
I think that's for all of us.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? The new single is titled Drifting. Do me a favor and just kind of tell the listening audience a little bit about it, how it was written, and what's the purpose and premise behind the song.
Okay. The song was written last fall. We were putting material together to put the project together, and I was afraid to present this song. I had this idea, and I didn't want anybody to hear it. It came to me on a cruise, so I didn't think it was any good. I was just inspired by the water and a lot of things that was going on around me. And so I wrote it and I sent it to Alicia, and she kind of leaked it to the rest of the group. We just kind of learned it, and it's not really a long story or anything. It just kind of organically, we kind of just put the pieces together, and it is what it is now. And the song is just talking about, it's very straightforward, talking about just the idea of what life will be like without God. I know that sometimes we always say without God I'll be nothing, but nobody ever really paints the picture of just how terrible that nothing would be. So we wanted to make sure that we really got it in people's spirits. Like, I honestly don't know where I would be without you. Like, without y'all, I would literally be drifting just nowhere, just in the middle of nowhere. And so that's what the song is all about, and it's hopefully people will connect with it and catch on to the end part and just says, stay with me, Lord, stay with me, God. So hopefully we'll invoke some kind of spirit where people will chase after God hard and be like, I don't want to be drifting like the song talks about, so I want to do whatever I have to do to stay in his presence and for him to stay with me.
That's good. You know what? Now we're going to do a gospel singing on the spot segment, and that's where we're going to give you a song out of the clear blue sky and say sing. But before we do that, just do about 30. That's funny. Do about 30 seconds of the song "Drifting" for them.
Somewhere drifting, I would be lost. Somewhere drowning, I would be gone. Somewhere hopeless, filled with despair. Absolutely non-existent if you weren't there. And endless search, leading nowhere. Life without worth, aimless, no care. Tossed by the winds of uncertainty. Destroyed by every attack thrown at me. I don't know where I would be without you. I don't know what I would be without you. I don't know what I would do without you. I don't know how I could live without you. Stay with me, Lord. So stay by me, Lord. So stay with me, Lord. So stay by my side.
The doors of the church are open, everyone. I love it. That's a wonderful song. We thank the good Lord you was on a cruise. Through the water.
We ain't even gonna talk about that.
All right. Hey, you know what? I want to do something kind of cool. I want to find out some interesting, cool, fun facts about some of the members of the group.
We are.
I'm just curious, who's the comedian of the group? Whenever everybody's down, who starts making folk laugh?
Pretty much everybody.
Who?
Uh-oh, AJ?
And Gene.
All right. Now, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I just want to see if we're all going to agree today. Who is the fashion guru of the group?
Melvin and Alicia. And everybody all of us like clothes.
Yeah.
Melvin and Alicia, you know, yeah, I get enough. But
All right.
I think everybody.
Yeah.
I said everybody.
All right. I was looking at your shirt, Gene. I was going to give it to you.
Oh, well. I said we like it.
All right. Okay, let me get let's do Alicia. What is a little known fact that even some of the members of the group may not know about you?
Good one.
We know everything.
Oh,
Oh, guys. Well, they know that.
what was that?
Okay. I have terrible nerves. And people usually don't realize it because I'm a talker, I'm an extrovert, you know, but they are bad. Like, they kind of know, but sometimes it's bad. It's really, 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 really bad. And, you know, they'll just laugh it off or whatever, but that's probably, and y'all know that. So,
So what's an example of something that would set your nerves off?
Oh.
Somebody standing over her.
That's a good one. But you know that. It's we really do know each other because we've been friends for, you know, years and years. I can't think of anything.
What about AJ? What's a little known fact about AJ?
I was afraid of butterflies until I was 13.
Wait, say that again?
I had a phobia of butterflies till I was about 13 or 14 years old.
Oh. What?
Oh, yes, sir. On the wheel.
So was it just because they was flying around your house a lot, or why was that?
I had an experience where I kind of ran into a bunch of them when I was younger,
Oh
and
wow!
they were like bad for my health.
Wow. So if I
They were gentle creatures. I just thought they were like dragons.
oh wow. All right. So if you guys had to, besides Grace, because I know you're probably gonna say Grace, but if you guys had to create a movie title based on the personalities of your group, what would that movie title be?
Transformers. We transform for the Lord.
X-Men.
In our heads, we're huge Power Ranger fans, so we kind of think that we're Power Rangers. I'm the
Well, we have to come up with something unique, though.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
that would be hard.
I would say Collision,
Why is that?
because we're from 5 completely different areas of the United States. We didn't know each other. We haven't known each other all our lives. Our paths just kind of all crossed in a year, and out of nowhere we became friends, and then it kind of just collided into Grace.
Wow. That's a shout moment right there. That's good. All right, we're talking with the group Grace. Their current single is titled Drifting. And listen, I want to give that single away to you. Matter of fact, I want to give away, I don't know, about $100 worth of music. To the right of this, well, first of all, if you're watching this on YouTube, let's say you found this on YouTube, come on over to my website, and you can see it right here on the screen. It's LarryWRobinson.com, but /Grace. And to the right of this video, sign up, and I'm going to send you their current single titled Grace. And then, of course, I'll also send you some other great music that will encourage and inspire you in your walk with the Lord. Hey, I know that the single is available for download, but we decree and declare, at least by the end of the year, I said November the 11th, but by the end of the year, you guys are going to have new music?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, are you working any other songs that we can know about now?
Yeah, we have a single coming up that's going to be around the end of the summer, early fall. Our second single, which will be the lead single for the album.
Oh, wow. What is it called?
Well, this is an exclusive. But the name of the song is So Glad.
Oh, okay. I like that. All right. Well, you know what? This is Gospel Singing on the Spot. I know you've already sung the song Drifting, but I just thought I'd want to go back a little bit and pull up a oldie but goodie. Maybe. I was gonna say "Mary, Don't You Weep" from the Caravan.
Oh, can I?
Oh, that's funny. How about music from Reverend James Cleveland? Like No Ways Tired, maybe?
Didn't know that.
We can do. Yeah.
Wait.
Mary version.
I got one. And if you don't know this song, I'm gonna take away your Christian license. Every Christian should know this song.
I don't have a license.
How about God Is from Reverend James Cleveland?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready.
God is the joy and the strength of my life. He moves all pain, misery, and strife. He promised to keep me, never to leave me. He never ever comes short of his word.
I've got to fast and pray, stay in the narrow way.
I've got to keep
My life clean every day.
I want to go with him when he comes back. I've come too far and I'll never turn back.
God is. God is. God is. God is. God is my all and God is my all and God is my all
I love it. Okay, the doors of the church are really open. Will everyone? We're talking with the group Grace today. Their current single is titled Drifting. Go to wherever you download great music, every digital download station, and download their single Drifting, but then also call your local radio station and ask them to play Drifting for you. Hey, what website can our listeners go to for more information about Drifting and your ministry?
It'll be gracethemovement.com, and you can find more information there.
All right, gracethemovement.com. Also, don't forget to the right of this box, sign up for my newsletter, and I'll give you their single and some other great music. Do that today. Do me a favor, tell our listeners, are each of you on individual social media? Yeah. I know I was on Instagram and saw you at Instagram.com, Grace the Movement.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, where are some other places that the group is on?
We're on Facebook at Grace the Movement.
Twitter and We Are Grace. We Are _Grace.
Okay. All right. Hey, do me a favor. If there's a listener that's tuned into the broadcast right now and they are in need of grace, I mean real grace of God, what advice do you have for them?
They need a grace. You know what? I noticed we play a lot. But we all are really saved. We really love Jesus. One thing I realized that Pastor said that like grace is not an excuse to sin. Yeah. It gives us freedom in Him, and we just really thank God for. Although we might fall short sometimes, we thank for His grace. It's sufficient. Even when we're weak, when we don't feel like we meet the mark, He has grace. And we just want to have our group have a message of grace. We want to travel, let them know that hey, you can be saved but still live right. God's grace is enough. You know, so if you feel like you need it, just look Jesus, pretty much.
Right. That's
to
good.
add what he says, just to be in a place to hear God. I think that's so important. Our spiritual advisor and our Pastor Gabby, we love you. He challenged us to be in a place to hear what God says. Don't move without hearing Him. And so just in needing grace, be there so that your mouth or His mouth can be to your ear. That's so important. We need a man. We need a
in this time, 2014.
Because without him, we be
drifting.
Come on. All right, call your local radio station. I love that plug. Call your local radio station and ask them to play for you Drifting. And then, of course, go to all of your favorite digital download stations and download it today. And then visit Grace on the web at gracethemovement.com. Grace, thank you so very much. I was in need of a little grace today. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. And thank you so very much for tuning into the broadcast. Don't forget, sign up. I want to send you some great music, including Drifting from the group Grace. God bless you.